Hey, welcome back. Tenten here, and let's talk about what to buy in the Lost Ark MARISHOP. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of buying stuff in the MARISHOP because it costs blue crystals, and that's like the premium currency. But as a matter of fact, you should pretty much always be buying out the MARISHOP. And if you're free to play, especially, and you can just buy blue crystals using your gold, and then use those blue crystals to buy stuff in the MARISHOP. Really important. And also something that people is scared of often is that MARISHOP give you bound material and they think that bound material doesn't have the same value as unbound material, but that's technically not true. In fact, unbound material and bound material often have the same amount of value. The reason is because when you go and actually use them to upgrade your gear, the game treat them as the same anyway. So here it cost me 320 red crystals to attempt for an upgrade, and it doesn't matter if these are bound or unbound, the game pretty much look at it the same. So as long as you're gonna use those material, it's actually the exact same value no matter if it's bound or unbound. I know that is something really hard to grasp, but it is important for you to understand that bound and unbound material technically have the same value as long as you're gonna use it. With that being said, if you ever foresee yourself buying material off the market, you usually are better off just buying them from the MARISHOP by converting your gold to blue crystals. So what you would do is, for example, right now it's about 100 blue crystals, 95 blue crystals for about 800 gold. So this package Honor Leapstones right here, let's say this costs me about 80 gold because that's 10 blue crystals and I get 5 Honor Leapstones. On the other hand, on the market, if I look for Honor Leapstones, you can see it's actually 238 for one. So why would I buy 238? Why would I pay 238 gold for one Honor Leapstones when I could just pay 80 gold for 5 Honor Leapstones? And you should pretty much always be buying these out. Now there is cases where you shouldn't be buying from the MARISHOP, and that cases is the converted value of these items are cheaper in the market than in the MARISHOP. For example, Destruction Stone is one of those cases where currently it's 84 blue crystals for 150. But on the auction house, if I go take a look to buy 150 Destruction Stone crystals, it will take me about only 105 gold. With that being said, people have some really well-made resources that tell you if you should be buying the stuff with blue crystals or gold. In this case, you can actually see that most of the stuff you should be buying with blue crystals and even into the tier 2 category. But with that being said, let me show you currently what I am buying out in the MARISHOP to give you a reference. To get started, I buy pretty much every tier 3 material, including Leaf Stones, Guardian Stones, Solar Blessing. I forgot to buy this, but the MARISHOP is not working right now. I do not buy Fusion material and the Honor Shard pouch, and that's pretty much it. Technically, the Honor Shard pouch is worth buying, but we get so much Honor Shard at the moment that I don't have a need for it. But for everything else, I pretty much buy them out, including the Solar Blessing and stuff. For tier 2, I buy pretty much everything except the Destruction Stones. So I buy the Life Leaf Stones, Life Shard Pouch, and the Guardian Stones. Currently, I'm not working on the tier 2 characters, but I anticipate myself to work on the tier 2 character in the near future. So I'll actually be buying these right now, except again, the MARISHOP doesn't work, so that's why they're not purchased. I'll just buy them and save them for my tier 2 Gunslinger when I make one in the future, which is pretty soon. And for tier 1, I only buy the Harmony Shard pouches. Something that a lot of people don't realize is that you can sell your unbound item for gold, and then using that gold to buy blue crystals, and then use that blue crystals to buy the MARISHOP out, which is pretty much just more efficient. For example, let's take a look at Guardian Stone crystals. At the current moment, Guardian Stone crystal is 60 blue crystals for 200 of them. If I try to put 200 of them on the market, I'll be able to get on 70 gold 200 of them. I'll be able to get 1,400 gold, which is way more than this currency exchange. So what I would do is I would put up 200 blue crystals on the auction house, which give me 1,400 gold. I would then use 800 of those golds to buy 100 blue crystals, and then I would use 60 of those blue crystals to buy the 200 Guardian Stone crystal back. So I basically convert them from bound to unbound, but I make some gold in the process. And again, the most important concept here is that bound and unbound have the same value as long as you're gonna use it anyway. So if you plan on using them, which you will be using them because you need so much, then you should always be buying out the MARISHOP. I think this is currently one of the biggest tips that people are missing, because people look at the cash shop and they think that these are pay to win item and they can't afford it when they are free to play, but it's actually the exact opposite. You should always be buying out MARISHOP, especially if you're free to play, just because they are simply cheaper. Again, if you don't have gold right now, just go list your unbound item on the auction house, make some gold, and then buy them from the MARISHOP for cheaper. And then this is basically how you get cheaper material in Lost Ark, and it's one of the reasons why people are so much ahead of you in terms of gear, is because they have been buying out MARISHOP, and you really should be buying out MARISHOP. But with that being said, that is going to be today's video, just a quick short tips about this because I feel like people are still missing out. But with that being said, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as follow me over on my Twitch, and I'll see you all next time.